Just because they're super doesn't mean they can't be packing. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 supervillain movie weapons. Just to be clear, we're focusing on the live-action movies only, and staying away from vehicles and ordinary firearms. Number 10. Joker's gag props. Batman.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Kicking off our list are the deadly gag props used by Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Wait till they get a load of me.
All of his gadgets are weapons that you'd expect to find in the comics, like the acid-squirting flower that the Joker uses to scare the object of his affection.
Have a little whiff of my potency.
He also packs an electric joy buzzer, which he gleefully uses in a scene that mentally scarred us all as kids.
Oh, there'll be a hot time in the old town tonight.
Number 9. The Penguin's trick umbrellas. Batman Returns. Next up is another Batman villain known for his creative weaponry. Incorporating all kinds of deadly instruments within his umbrellas, he carries them around unnoticed and is able to catch opponents unaware.
Why is there always someone who brings eggs and tomatoes to a speech?
These umbrellas range from those with machine guns to those that are hypnotic, feature a retractable blade, can release bats, or even become a helicopter. Number 8. Whiplash's whips. Iron Man 2. These are the signature weapons of the aptly titled supervillain. Unlike a standard whip, in Iron Man 2, Whiplash's weapons are powered by an arc reactor, electrifying his strikes. This means that he isn't just capable of dealing massive damage to Iron Man's suit, but can cut through cars like they're hard-boiled eggs. Number 7. Doc Ock's Tentacles. Spider-Man 2. Without his signature weapons, this guy would be just another run-of-the-mill mad scientist.
In my head. Something talking.
Perhaps the funniest thing about the mechanical harness set that Doc Ock uses is that nobody thought that they were very extraordinary when he first pulls them out of his lab. However, after an accident fused them to his body and allowed their AI to corrupt his mind, he discovered that he could use them to not only climb buildings or throw heavy objects, but squash spiders as well. Number 6. Lex Luthor's Kryptonite, Superman series.
I told you. It's Kryptonite, Superman. Little souvenir from the old hometown.
What possible weapon could Lex Luthor use to show that he's got the stones to tangle with the Man of Steel?
What is that?
I think you know exactly what this is.
Well, green stones, that's what. And by that, we mean the glowing chunks of Krypton, which happen to be Superman's only weakness.
You were great in your day, Superman. But it just stands to reason. When it came time to cash in your chips, it's opened. A diseased maniac would be your banker.
Leaving him vulnerable to drowning, kicking, and the occasional stabbing. Number 5. Scarecrow's fear toxin. Batman Begins.
Crane?
No, Scarecrow.
Okay, now we're back to Batman villains. Straight out of the comics, Jonathan Crane makes use of this mind-altering substance.
Taste of your own medicine, Doctor.
Having worked in Arkham Asylum, the corrupt doctor developed this gas by testing it on unfortunate inmates.
Probably not very frightening to a guy like you,
But these crazies, you can't stand it.
Not just powerfully debilitating, when used with his mask, the effects are downright terrifying.
They scream and they cry. Which is your day now? Well, he's not faking. Not that one.
Number 4, Mr. Freeze's Freeze Gun. Batman and Robin.
The Iceman cometh.
Say what? This movie in the top 5 of a positive list?
Tonight, hell freezes over.
What can we say? A gun that fires ice is too cool to give the cold shoulder to. Not only freezing targets in place, it allows Freeze to generate seemingly infinite amount of terrible, contagious puns.
All right, everyone, chill.
Interestingly, this weapon, like the suit that keeps Freeze chilled, is powered by diamonds. Supervillains always have expensive taste.
Hand over the diamond garden, gal, or I'll turn you into mulch.
Number 3, Loki's Trickster Staff, Thor and the Avengers. Next up is the staff named for the trickster god who uses it. A dynamic weapon / piece of mystical technology, it can be modified and has multiple purposes. Loki uses it to do everything from strike enemies, fire blasts of energy, form illusions, alter his appearance, or even mess with the temperaments of the Avengers themselves.
Dr. Banner. Put down the scepter.
Number 2, Goblin Gear, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 3.
That's a glider.
Once again, straight out of the comics and done adequate justice, are the menacing gadgets used by this deranged adversary, as well as his son.
Harry.
You knew this was coming, Pete.
From the classic glider to the iconic pumpkin bombs, the Goblin brings a small army's worth of firepower to his fights with the Webhead. Seriously, pumpkin bombs not only explode, but can vaporize targets. That's pretty hardcore.
Hate those things.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I never miss.
Number 1, Magneto's Metal, X-Men series. Taking the top spot on our list is the weapon that is literally anything made of metal surrounding this powerful mutant.
Too much iron in your blood.
You may consider this a bit of a cop-out, but the sheer creativity afforded by being able to use any and all metal as a weapon is just too cool to ignore. Metal gives Magneto the ability to fly, manipulate his surroundings, and turn other people's weapons against them.
Care to press your luck, Charles? I don't think I can stop them all.
He even gets bonus points for being completely impervious to the most badass of the X-Men.
You never learn, do you?
Agree with our list? Which supervillain weapon is your favorite?
Pheromone dust.
For more entertaining top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.